open this up real quick. Hold on, chat. There we go. Oh, I think I'm signed in. Yes. 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 Signed in. Boop. Okay. And oh yes. What the equipment I got is a brand new set of surround sound system. I'm really happy about it. Still working on placement of everything, so right now, working on it. Right now, I think it's okay. So, but that's not why I didn't stream the other day. We'll not get into it. Okay, let's just get on to the game. Boop, boop. Okay. Possibly tomorrow I might work on some stuff. Or maybe after the stream. We'll definitely have to work on stuff like setting up my speakers. I unfortunately won't be able to actually like do a complete surround sound until I get a wall behind me. Because right now it's not a wall, it's just my green screen. The wall is like, it's literally me, green screen, a little bit of space, bed, wall. It's way back there. I won't be able to get actual good sound quality out of that. Alright. Oh, hopefully things go well. Okay, continue, please. All right. Yes. First thing we gotta do for the day: talk to Cullen. Cause why not? And I think I leveled up.
If this man were your enemy, you'd be dead. Lieutenant, don't hold back. The recruits must prepare for a real fight, not a practice one.
Yes, Commander.
We've received a number of recruits.
Just a little
Locals from Haven and some pilgrims. None made quite the entrance you did.
Oh, well, I like to stand out.
At least I got everyone's attention.
That you did. I was recruited to the Inquisition in Kirkwall myself. I was there during the Mage Uprising. I saw firsthand the devastation it caused.
Sir.
Cassandra sought a solution. When she offered me a position, I left the Templars to join her cause. Now it seems we face something far worse.
Well, I'm always really interested. But for some reason, actually, right now, I'm really interested in the Middle Answers. Everything's a mess.
The Conclave destroyed a giant hole in the sky. Things aren't looking good.
Which is why we're needed. The Chantry lost control of both Templars and Mages. Now they argue over a new divine while the breach remains. The Inquisition could act when the Chantry cannot. Our followers would be part of that. There's so much we can... Forgive me. I doubt you came here for a lecture.
You thought this through.
You've given this a lot of thought.
I know what happens when order is lost, and action comes too late. There's still a lot of work ahead.
Commander, Sir Raiden has a report on our supply lines.
As I was saying.
In all honesty, I think I would hate to be Cullen.
See reason.
I've heard about Valkyrie.
Cannot stay here.
This is not right. I will not be joining them. At least the Inquisition does not stand directly opposed to the Chantry.
Join the Order.
How did you come to be a Templar?
It seemed the right thing to do. My family are tradesfolk in Denerim. I could have become a cobbler like my father, but this seemed better. It's a chance to uphold the Chantry's laws and help the mages through a troubled time.
Help us?
I'm surprised to hear that.
Not all Templars want to make mages into prisoners or villains. Some of us just want to keep a balance and let you practice your craft in safety. One person trying to do something can make a difference. You should keep that in mind, Harold.
Now those are some wise words. Tell me about the Templars.
I'd like your take on the Templar Order.
It's a shadow of what it was. Where once we both protected all people from the dangers of magic, we now posture and grab at power. One day, I hope the circles are again sanctuaries where mages can practice their craft.
And you're staying here in Haven?
You're not going to rejoin the Order?
When the temple went up, your forces rescued those few of us still alive. My life is a debt I intend to repay, however I can.
And what happened at the Conclave?
Do you have any idea what caused the explosion?
No, I'm just a recruit. Belief and faith doesn't get you closer to the important meetings. Though that distance did save my life.
Oh. When you think of it that way, yeah, she's quite right.
The Maker's grace.
Can we talk? No. What's this back here? Oh, I can't talk to you guys? Okay, well, we'll just pick up the elf fruit then. Well, let's talk with Colin a little bit.
Yes?
Tell me about the Templar life.
I'd like to know more about the Templars.
If you need insight into what the Order is doing now, I'm afraid I can't offer more than you already know. Anything else, I will answer as best I can.
How are Templars trained?
What does Templar training involve?
There is weapon and combat training. Even without their abilities, Templars are among the best warriors in Thedas. Initiates must also memorize portions of the Chant of Light, study history, and improve their mental focus.
Did you enjoy it?
Did you enjoy your training?
Learn everything. If I was giving my life to this, I would be the best Templar I could.
You were a model student.
I wanted to be. I wasn't always successful. Watching a candle burn down while reciting the chant of transfiguration wasn't the most exciting task. I admit, my mind sometimes wandered.
Uh-huh. And their vows.
Do Templars take vows? I swear to the Maker to watch all the mages. That sort of thing.
There's a vigil first. You're meant to be at peace during that time, but your life is about to change. When it's over, you'll give yourself to a life of service. That's when you're given a filter, your first draft of lyrium and its power. As Templars, we are not to seek wealth or acknowledgement. Our lives belong to the Maker of the path we have chosen.
Huh. And what do Templars do?
Do the Templars do anything besides hunt mages?
Templars protect against the dangers of magic. Before the Order left the Chantry, that meant serving in a circle. They were also tasked with tracking apostates or fighting demons inevitably summoned by the weak or malicious.
What do you think of mages then?
What do you think of mages? Are they all a threat?
I've seen the suffering magic can inflict. I've treated mages with distrust because of it, at times without cause. That was unworthy of me. I'll try not to do so either. Not that I want mages moving through our base completely unchecked. We need safeguards in place to protect people, including mages, from possession of the beast.
Does that include me? Why did you become a Templar?
Why did you join the Order?
I'm already seeing a play into this.
To protect those in need. I used to beg the Templars as our local chantry to teach me. At first, they merely humored me. I must have shown promise, or at least a willingness to learn. The Knight Captain spoke to my parents on my behalf. They agreed to send me for training. I was 13 when I left home.
13. Now that's not very old.
That's still so young.
I wasn't the youngest there. Some children are promised to the Order at infancy. Still, I didn't take on full responsibilities until I was 18. The Order sees you trained and educated first.
What about your family?
What about your family? Did you miss them?
Of course, but there were many my age who felt the same. We learned to look out for one another.
So you lived in the circle then?
You've lived in the circle. What was a typical day for a Templar there?
Typical. The last time I was in a circle was right before it fell apart. Nothing was typical.
Before that, then?
Certain rituals require a full guard. A mage's howling, for instance. I've attended a few. Most of the time you merely maintain a presence, on patrol or in the circle, ready to respond if needed. Mages pretend to ignore that presence, but they're watching you just as closely.
Do you not speak to mages?
Do Templars and mages never speak to each other?
Some do, but Templars are supposed to maintain a certain distance from their charges. If a mage is possessed or uses blood magic, you must act quickly, without hesitation. Your judgment cannot be clouded. Of course, ignoring one another does nothing to foster understanding.
That's quite true.
That's all I wanted to know. Thank you.
Should you require anything, I'll be here. Yes?
Why did the Templars leave?
Why
There we
did
go.
Templars break away
Lots of
from the
talking.
Chantry?
The Order believes the Chantry no longer supports their efforts. Not to the extent they should.
And your colleagues?
What do you think of the people you work with?
What do you mean?
Josephine?
What do you think of our ambassador?
We have little in common. How she delights in meeting with nobles all day is beyond me. But I enjoy working with her.
Liliana?
How do you like working with Liliana?
The Inquisition would not exist without her. I may not always agree with her methods, but she's more passionate about our cause than anyone. Cassandra may have declared the Inquisition publicly, but Liliana is just as responsible for its formation.
That's Liliana for me. And our soldiers.
Are you satisfied with the Inquisition's forces?
Our numbers are small, but they suit our needs for the time being. Some Templars have joined us instead of following the Order. They've proven invaluable in training new recruits.
Oh, wow. No
I
more
should let you get
questions,
back
and
to
then
work.
we gotta talk again.
Yes?
Alright. Anything I should know?
Is there anything I should know?
The Lord Seeker's actions are a mystery. The Templars will aid us. They cannot sit idle while the breach remains.
Tell me about yourself.
I should get
Or
to know
didn't we
you
already
better.
do that?
We are working together after all.
What would you like to know?
All right. Where are you from?
How to act for Relden. My esteemed lady Sidonia. I'd like to take full responsibility for her Lady Michelle. Its odd behavior of late. You see, we recently began the study of history. I thought that it would do the young mistress some good to be exposed to all the Theodosian cultures and not just Orlais. It was a foolish thought. Regrettably, your dear daughter has taken a particular interest in Ferelden folklore. She first developed an affinity for King Callahan, which seems to have devolved into borderland infatuation. She stared at me, eyes wide, when I told how he what the hell? Sometimes it's hard to read. She stared at me, eyes wide, when I told her he unified the barbarians with his allegedly incomparable might and charisma. Every time I try to move the lesson onto something more important, she insisted I tell her again about Callahan. How the Fereldans say his hair was twice as yellow as the sun, and his chin twice as yellow. And his chin more chiseled than the tallest peak in the Frostbacks. Twice now, I've had to tear down drawings she stacked up in her bedroom of the man shirtless. Then we moved on to the werewolves, which was even worse. As you may already know, the Ferelden's venerate the folk heroes Dene and Hafter. Dene was said to have been a werewolf, and Hafter to have descended from one. No enlightened man or woman could ever view such beast people with anything but revulsion. But you know Fereldans and their love of wildlife. Unfortunately, these tales of the wolfmen set their little mistress's imagination afire. When she suggested we put on a play for you and her lord father, I cannot say no. I'm afraid that's why Micheliet was running through the mansion, wearing wet furs and frightening the chambermaids. Okay. She was rehearsing a scene in which after drives back the darkspawn. I've been informed that some priceless family heirlooms were destroyed amidst all the confusion, and I cannot fully express my dismay. I understand if my abject failure as a tutor results in my immediate dismissal. This was new and kind of hilarious. Man, the tutor got a wild child. Interesting. But anyways, a letter from Brother Burnett to his former employer.
I grew up in Ferelden near Homley. I was transferred to Kirkwall shortly after the Blight. This is the first I've returned in almost 10 years.
Varric's from Kirkwall.
Varric's from Kirkwall. Did you two know each other?
I knew he was friends with the champion of Kirkwall, but little else. We've spoken more since I joined the Inquisition, largely at Varric's assistance. Apparently, I spend too much time with a serious expression on my face, and it's bad for my health.
That's Varric for you. You were away a long time.
You haven't seen Ferelden in 10 years. Are you glad to be back?
I was not sorry to leave at the time. I did not expect to return. Now, between the Divine's murder and the breach, I've arrived to find nothing but chaos.
Tell me about the Blight.
You were in Ferelden during the Blight. Did you fight Darkspawn?
No, I was stationed at Ferelden's Circle Tower. The Circle had troubles of its own. I remained there during the Blight.
What happened? Oh, what happened at the Circle?
What happened at the Circle Tower?
Few who survived the Blight have fond memories of that time. I would prefer not to speak.
And we know exactly what happened, but our character doesn't. Tell me about Kirkwall then.
What was Kirkwall like?
While I was there, Canary occupied and then attacked the city. The Viscount's murder caused political unrest. Relations between mages and Templars fell apart. The apostate blew up the Chantry, the Knight Commander went mad. Other than that, it was fine.
that's yeah, yeah. Tell me about the rebellion.
What happened between Kirkwall's mages and Templars?
You were at the Conclave. You must have heard people speak of it.
Yes, but you were there.
There was tension between mages and Templars long before I arrived. Eventually, it reached a breaking point. There was fighting in the streets. Abominations began killing both sides. It was a nightmare.
And how did it end?
What happened then?
The Templars should have restored order. Red Lyrium had driven Knight Commander Meredith mad. She threatened to kill Kirkwall's champion. Turned on her own men. I'm not sure how far she would have gone. Too far.
So you opposed her?
I stood with the champion against her, in the end. I should have seen through Meredith sooner.
Damn. Well, that's all for now.
I'll let you return to your work.
I'm sure you have other matters to attend.
Damn. Yep, I got a level up. Or no. I thought I had a level up, huh? I could have swore I saw like the arrow. Oh, well, never mind. It's my eyes playing tricks on me. Okay. Hey, that is definitely a little that's definitely a bug. That is definitely a bug.
Good day.
Good day.
These truths the Maker has revealed to me. As there is but one God, one life, one death. There is but one God, and he
I have questions about Hawk.
I read your Tale of the Champion, and I have a few questions.
That's a pretty common reaction.
Oh wait, we already talked about this. Never mind.
Carry on.
Need something?
Carry on.
I think we already talked about everything with him. Oh. But there is one person of whom we need to talk to. Quick save. And in we go. Where are you? Sarah.
You see that
Sarah,
new
girl.
alpha joint? So, this is it, huh? Oh no, it's fine, yeah? It's just, I thought it'd be bigger. That would have been hilarious if you were a man, right? Wasted. Anyway, stopping wars should earn more sovereigns than this. Need things back to normal for coins to be flowing again. Another reason the Templars and mages need to be sat down.
Yeah, the Conclave tried and failed.
I'm pretty sure the Conclave proved it's not that easy.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't.
Why? Because someone yelled it real loud? Make them prove it. They're too busy to look up where the real questions are.
We'll help them all see then.
That's why we're here. To help guide everyone back from the brink.
The religious ones tell you that. That's important, right? But don't make it all about that. Seems like believing too hard is what got everyone here. And here is stupid and smells of horse. Really, what everyone needs is to get everything back to normal and proper and profitable. Sound good to you, old-touched Lady Herald?
You staying sounds very good.
I think I'll enjoy having you around, Sarah. I hope you'll feel the same.
Woof. See you, Herald. Herald. I have to do something about that.
Oh God, Sarah. Oh.
Chasing the Lord Seeker, I hear. Anyone who thinks they need Lord in front of the name, that's bad. Bet he's got a portrait taller than he is. That's your first clue to a total arse. Fact.
Oh, no. Let's investigate. Any opinions on the
What do you
allies?
think about the people who have gathered?
Which? The ones who do things or the ones who give orders?
Cassandra?
Thoughts about Cassandra?
Not as buttoned up as she plays, right? Tough, though. I'd stand behind her in front of anything.
Solus?
What about Solus?
Solus? His head's crammed up 1,000 years ago.
1 second, guys. Look at that. Look at that. Opera cake. These are the ends. You're supposed to cut them off. Mom's such a great cook. I'll try and fax you guys each one a piece. So, there we go. Oh, righty then. All right. Varric.
Anything
Yeah,
to
we're
say
learning.
about Varric?
Varric? Too clever. Always saying something, but never saying it straight.
Vivian?
What's your opinion of Vivienne?
She's a bitch, but she knows. She better.
And my
What do you
advisors.
think about our spymaster, ambassador, and commander?
Liliana is pretty in places. Swear I've seen her too. Or heard she used to play. But that'd be mad. Now Josephine, she's as good at humbling her kind as I am. Just with less mess. Knows her business, if you have to have it. And Cullen, I suppose if you want a jackboot, you get a big one so you can grow into it. Nice hair though.
Thank you.
We'll talk later.
Good, right? I'll be here. Chasing mages, that's a Templar's job. A big, armored, pissed-off helm polisher. Not too late to go find some. Or stay home.
Tell me about your friends.
You apparently have a lot of friends. Tell me about your network.
It's not mine, right? I mean, it is, but it's also everyone. Everyone who wants to shove it to nobles who hide behind gold and silk. And hats, I guess.
What exactly does your group do?
Are you just about pranks and revenge, or is there more to it?
Well, it's a weave, right? I grease a ballroom, so a wyvern chasing Git has to hunt Sprained. Strangely, handmaids leave his vault open. His heirlooms pay off someone else. Maybe clean streets in Kirkwall, so someone gets something else. Pish, pish, pish. A lot of people eventually get help or a laugh. Or maybe someone dead, if they deserve it.
Good to know.
I'm glad I met you before someone decided what I deserved.
You're no hateful ass so far. I'd just get you with a pie or something. Anyway, assassin's a bard's job, innit? No fun, that lot. They might plonk a noble, right? But only to raise another. Plus, I'm shy at singing.
Was there ever a Red Jenny?
Is Red Jenny real? Or was she always just you and your friends?
Dunno.
Don't you care?
Not if it works. I mean, red is scary because blood. And Jenny is... Look, nobody fears the bunch of people who do random stuff. And besides, it's easy. Nobles want a bogeyman because they need to believe normal people can't get at them. Numbers, yeah? An even spread is all it takes.
You share the blame, and do you share the blame too?
Doesn't this mean people think you're guilty of more than you actually do?
Suppose. Does it matter?
Shouldn't it?
Important people kill over imagined insults. I've made more than enough real ones, so no. I don't suppose it does.
Ooh, I don't want to do that
We'll
one.
talk another time.
It's all good, isn't it? Sitting and waiting. Great, yeah?
Yeah. Did I ask this one? I don't think I did. Thoughts on the
Is
Inquisition?
the Inquisition what you thought it would be?
Calling an Inquisition is a bit much, isn't it? Does this lot even know what they're chasing? Fair question for me as well, I suppose. Everybody following a rumor. At least I'm used to that.
Uh-huh. And tell me about your background.
Tell me about yourself.
Oh yeah? Interested, are you?
Yes? Where are you from?
How about the basics? Where are you from?
Ferelden?
I got that from the accent. Where in Ferelden?
All over? Okay, fine. Denerim for a bit. South, north, wherever I want.
No ties worth mentioning?
There are no connections you want to mention at all.
Nope.
How very Kunari of you.
What?
Never mind.
Good, right?
Who trained you?
You're skilled. Who taught you how to use a bow?
Oh, jeez.
That
She is awkward.
seems unlike
And I
you.
love it.
What? I picked it up here and there. Mostly it just makes sense. It's not like that for you.
Only one I'm boasting.
Oh, certainly. Not a day's effort for the naturally gifted like us.
Well, it's not like that. Takes work. A bit. Not like Cullen and his pets. I mean, you miss, then you don't. Is it that hard to see when it's wrong?
Is it an elf thing?
Most I know couldn't find an arrow sitting on it. Right. Maybe I just make it look easy in shite company. Fact still is, no teacher. Where would I find one in alleyways anyway?
You're different for an elf.
You're not like most of the elves I've met.
Thanks, right? Or was that an insult? Suppose I could go barefoot and whine more. Like that's soulless, right? Never be as good as we were. Well, who's we? I'm just fine.
Just throw it all away?
There's nothing to learn from any of that history.
Yes, don't do that. What? We lost so bad there was nothing left. You figure out what they wore on their deathbed. You wear it. Waste of time.
That oddly made sense.
We'll talk later.
If you say so.
That oddly made a lot of sense. Oh,
It's good you've returned. We heard of your encounter.
You heard?
My agents in a city sent word ahead, of course.
It's a shame the Templars have abandoned their senses, as well as the capital.
At least we know how to approach the mages and Templars now.
Do we? Lord Seeker Lucius is not the man I remember.
True, he has taken the orders somewhere. But to do what? My reports have been very odd.
We must look into it. I'm certain not everyone in the Order will support the Lord Seeker.
Or the Herald could simply go to meet the mages in Redcliffe instead.
You think the Mage Rebellion is more united? It could be 10 times worse.
should choose soon.
Or you could stop bickering and make a decision.
I agree.
We shouldn't discount Redcliffe. The mages may be worth the risk.
They are powerful, Ambassador, but more desperate than you realize.
You think it's a trap?
You think the invitation could be some kind of trap?
If some among the rebel mages were responsible for what happened at the Conclave.
The same could be said about the Templars.
True enough. Right now, I'm not certain we have enough influence to approach the Order safely.
Then the Inquisition needs agents in more places. That's something you can help with.
In the meantime, we should consider other options.
Huh.
There is one other matter. Several months ago, the Grey Wardens of Ferelden vanished. I sent word to those in Orlais, but they have also disappeared. Ordinarily, I wouldn't even consider the idea they're involved in all this, but the timing is curious.
Sounds suspicious.
That does sound odd. I agree.
The others have disregarded my suspicion, but I cannot ignore it. 2 days ago, my agents in the hinterlands heard news of a Grey Warden by the name of Blackwall. If you have the opportunity, please seek him out. Perhaps he can put my mind at ease.
And if he can't?
Then there may be more going on than we thought.
Oh. Well, time to go find Blackwall. Okay.